Have you ever pondered how the digital world affects your estate planning? Let's dive into the heart of this matter. We are living in an era where technology governs our lives. Every day, we interact with the digital world, from social media to online banking to the family photos stored in the cloud. These, my friends, are digital assets. Just as tangible as your home or car, they form an integral part of your life and, by extension, your estate. The digital age has revolutionized how we live, and it's time our estate planning reflects this reality. As we increasingly live out our lives online, our digital footprints grow larger, and the need to manage these assets becomes more pressing. So, if you haven't considered your digital assets in your estate planning, now is the time to start. It's time to understand the importance of including digital assets in your estate plan. Before we delve deeper, let's first define what digital assets are. In the simplest terms, digital assets are any piece of content or media that exist in digital form and have some form of inherent value. They are the digital counterparts of physical assets and are becoming increasingly significant in our tech-centric world, often carrying considerable value and potential impact on an individual's net worth. Let's consider a few examples. You have your social media accounts. These may seem like just platforms for interaction, but they are more than that. They are repositories of memories, connections, and for some, a source of income and influence. They are, in essence, digital assets. Then we have digital currencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. These cryptocurrencies are digital assets too, with tangible value that can be sold or traded. They are part of your digital wealth and can significantly increase your net worth. Digital photos and videos are also digital assets. They hold sentimental value and in certain cases monetary value as well, especially if they are original works of art or contain copyrightable content. Emails, too, are digital assets. They contain valuable information, personal or professional correspondence, and could even be evidence in legal matters. Online banking accounts, investment accounts, and any other financial accounts managed online are also digital assets. They hold your virtual cash, stocks, bonds, and other forms of wealth. Digital assets also include things like domain names, digital intellectual property, and any content you've created and stored digitally, like blogs, articles, music, or ebooks. These examples illustrate just how broad the term digital assets is and how it permeates almost every aspect of our lives. In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who doesn't own at least one form of digital asset. Now that we understand what digital assets are, let's explore how we can include them in our estate plans. Incorporating digital assets in your estate plan requires a systematic approach. It's much like planning a journey. You need to know your starting point, your destination, and the route you'll take to get there. Let's break down this journey into 4 fundamental steps. Firstly, you need to inventory your digital assets. This is your starting point. Just as you would list your physical assets, you should catalog your digital ones. These might include online bank accounts, digital currencies, social media accounts, to name a few. Don't forget about digital assets that have sentimental value like photos, videos, and emails. Secondly, decide what should happen to these assets. This is your destination. Some assets may have monetary value that could be passed on to your heirs, like cryptocurrency or a blog that generates income. Others, like your social media accounts, may not have financial value, but you still need to decide whether they should be preserved, deleted, or transferred to someone else. The third step is appointing a digital executor. This is the person who will follow your digital map. Choose someone who is not only trustworthy, but also tech-savvy. They will need to access your online accounts, ensure your wishes are carried out, and deal with any digital roadblocks that might appear. Lastly, update your estate plan regularly. This is the equivalent of checking your route as you travel. The digital world is ever-changing, with new platforms and technologies emerging all the time. Therefore, revisit your digital asset inventory periodically and revise your estate plan as needed. In summary, incorporating digital assets into your estate plan involves inventorying your digital assets, deciding their fate, appointing a digital executor, and regularly updating your plan. It's a journey that requires careful planning and regular check-ins, just like any other trip. Remember, incorporating digital assets into your estate plan is not a one-time event, but a continuous process that requires regular updates. So, keep your digital map up to date and ensure your digital legacy is handled according to your wishes. Let's recap what we've learned. We're living in a digital age, a time when much of our lives, our work, and our legacies are stored in digital form. These digital assets are not just valuable, they're a significant part of our personal and financial identities. They include things like your social media accounts, emails, digital photos, online banking, and brokerage accounts, among many others. Just like our physical assets, these digital assets must be accounted for when we plan our estates. The process isn't as daunting as it might seem. It involves identifying your digital assets, deciding who you want to manage them when you're gone, and incorporating them into your estate plan. This process is not just a luxury or a future consideration. It's a necessity in today's digital world. In the digital age, ensuring your digital assets are accounted for in your estate plan is not just smart, it's essential. Don't leave your digital assets to chance. Like your physical assets, they too are a part of your legacy. They hold value, memories, and sometimes even secrets that should be handled appropriately after your time. So, when you plan your estate, remember to include your digital assets. Think about your social media accounts, your digital currencies, your ebooks and digital music collections. They all need a place in your estate plan. It might feel a tad overwhelming, but don't worry. You don't have to navigate this digital territory alone. Consider seeking professional advice. Estate planners are adapting to the digital age, and they can guide you through the process. They can help ensure that your digital legacy is managed according to your wishes, just like your physical one. The digital age is here, and it's changing how we think about estate planning. So don't wait. Start today, and ensure your digital legacy is protected.